What happens when one of Hollywood's most private stars suddenly flips tradition on its head? Over Labor Day weekend, actress Chloë Grace Moretz did something no one saw coming. She secretly tied the knot with her longtime love, Kate Harrison. But this wasn't your typical celebrity wedding. Forget the white gown and glittering spotlight. Chloë walked down the aisle in a breathtaking blue dress, leaving fans stunned and the fashion world buzzing. The wedding itself felt like something straight out of a movie. Private, intimate, and filled with personal touches that only made it more unforgettable. Chloë Grace Moretz and Kate Harrison chose to say, "I do" over Labor Day weekend. And the world only found out when Vogue confirmed the news. Instead of a flashy Hollywood event packed with cameras and endless red carpet moments, the couple opted for a more intimate setting that allowed them to focus on what they loved most. Guests weren't just there for a ceremony. They were treated to horseback riding, fishing, poker games on a custom mat designed by Kate herself, and even line dancing the very next day. It wasn't about impressing the industry. It was about creating an atmosphere that felt like them. Fun, playful, and refreshingly different from the polished pageantry of most celebrity weddings. But the real jaw-dropper came when Chloë walked out in her wedding dress, and it wasn't white. Instead, she stunned everyone in a soft, icy blue gown with a matching veil and long gloves. It was her bold twist on the classic something blue, turning a tradition into the centerpiece of her entire look. After the ceremony, she switched into something even more daring. A sleek custom white jacket paired with trousers and topped off with a cowboy hat. It was confident, playful, and completely her. As Chloë herself explained, she never pictured herself in the kind of gown little girls dream about. She wanted something that felt authentic, non-traditional, and unforgettable. And judging by the reaction, she nailed it. While Chloë went bold with blue, Kate Harrison opted for a more classic approach for the ceremony. She wore a timeless white wedding dress with a sweetheart neckline, paired with a delicate birdcage veil in front and a cathedral-length veil flowing behind her. It was elegance at its finest, and a perfect contrast to Chloë's unexpected choice. Later, Kate switched things up for the after-party, slipping into a chic bodice and trousers layered with a sheer metallic overlay that shimmered under the lights. But for Kate, the most exciting part wasn't the fashion. It was the moment she would finally see Chloë for the first time in her dress. Before the wedding, she admitted to Vogue that the first look was the moment she was looking forward to most. Having no idea what the other would be wearing made it feel like a true surprise, and when that moment came, it was pure magic. Their wedding may have been a surprise to the public, but Chloë and Kate's love story has been unfolding quietly for years. The two were first linked back in 2018, when they were spotted sharing a kiss outside the celebrity hotspot Nobu in Malibu. From that moment on, speculation swirled, but the couple chose to keep their relationship mostly private. While other Hollywood romances played out under flashing cameras and tabloid headlines, Chloë and Kate built their bond away from the spotlight. Thrug. A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare is playfully written about the exploration of love, marriage, and the unrealistic expectations that can inexorably come along with them. This essay will explore how marriage is portrayed as limiting and difficult but ultimately worthwhile. Commensurate with its origins in a court marriage, this drama speaks throughout for a sophisticated Renaissance philosophy of the nature of love in both its rational and irrational forms. This is shown by depicting that there then existed a significant disparity in the expectations placed on men and women. Hermia embodies this struggle as she defies her father Aegis's wishes to marry Demetrius, showcasing her desire for autonomy and true love rather than just fulfilling only her duty to her society. Conversely, men are generally afforded a broader range of achievements and aspirations. They are encouraged to pursue careers, adventures, and personal accomplishments that can lead to social recognition. Demetrius, for instance, initially pursues Hermia out of a sense of entitlement, thinking he can claim her because that is what society expects of her. Another example is the marriage of Theseus and Hippolyta. Their relationship is rooted in conquest and power dynamics, which reflect the expectations of a hierarchical society. Theseus, as the Duke of Athens, represents a figure signifying his authority, and his marriage to a conquered queen, Hippolyta, suggests that marriage can also be about control and possession rather than something much purer. Over the years, they were occasionally photographed together, but they never flaunted their relationship for attention. Instead, they quietly grew stronger, proving that not every Hollywood love story needs a constant audience. Even though the couple kept things low-key, fans were quick to pick up on the little hints that an engagement might be on the horizon. Back in April 2024, Chloë and Kate were spotted at Disneyland, both wearing rings on their left hands, and the internet immediately lit up with speculation. Later that same month, Chloë appeared at a Louis Vuitton event in Shanghai, where the sparkling ring on her finger caught even more attention. But the biggest clue came on New Year's Day in 2025, when Chloë shared a carousel of photos from the past year. Hidden among the casual snapshots was a beach photo of her and Kate holding hands, both of them wearing diamond rings. Fans flooded the comments, convinced the engagement was already official, even though the couple stayed completely silent. By the time the wedding news broke, it almost felt like the secret had been hiding in plain sight all along. For years, fans wondered why Chloë and Kate kept their romance so far away from the public eye. The answer is simple. Privacy was their choice. In a 2022 interview, Chloë admitted, "I like to keep my private life private. I'm in a long-term relationship, and I really enjoy that." While most celebrity couples are photographed at every dinner date and vacation, these two intentionally stayed out of the spotlight. That decision only added to the mystery, making every rare glimpse feel even more meaningful. By guarding their relationship, they were able to protect it from the noise of Hollywood gossip and online speculation. And when it finally came time to share their wedding with the world, it wasn't about a PR move or magazine deal. It was about celebrating love on their own terms. At the heart of it all, this wedding wasn't about headlines or fashion moments. It was about the promise they made to each other. Chloë opened up about what marriage truly meant to her, saying, "We've been together for almost 7 years, and making this promise in a new way, exchanging these vows, it's just about choosing each other every day." It was a simple but powerful reminder that love isn't about one big event. It's about the quiet commitment that lasts long after the celebration ends. For Chloë and Kate, marriage isn't the start of their story, but a continuation of a bond they've been building for nearly a decade. In an industry where relationships often come and go in the blink of an eye, their devotion feels refreshing and almost rare. Chloë Grace Moretz and Kate Harrison didn't just get married, they rewrote the rules of what a Hollywood wedding could look like. From horseback rides and poker games to a blue gown that turned tradition upside down, every detail reflected who they truly are, not who the industry expected them to be. And maybe that's why their story feels so special. It wasn't about making a statement for the world, it was about making a promise to each other. But it does leave us wondering, could their bold choices inspire other celebrity couples to step away from convention and do things their own way? What do you think? Was Chloë's blue wedding dress an iconic move, or did it take you by surprise?